Hello everybody, welcome to the episode 17 of Atlas Hopping in Linden Labs Sansar with Strawberry Singh and Draxter Dupree. I am currently at Draxter's residence, 114 Harvest. I think he's in his mom's basement right now. So I'm going to head down there and join him, and then we can start exploring Sansar. I do want to apologize. I haven't been around for the last, 5 or 6 weeks. I took a little bit of a real life break, and then, things kept happening on the weekend. But here I am this week, and we're about to explore.
Overwhelming.
So, okay, here's Draxter.
It's only Strawberry who is watching her own stream with 20 accounts.
Hi, Drax. So tell me how my mic feedback is today. Is it okay? Is it really bad?
No feedback. No feedback.
Are they fixing that issue?
Sorry. Yeah. This is still a little bit of an issue, I think. So we're live, and welcome to Atlas Hopping, folks. And here's Strawberry. And before we go on a tour of some really cool stuff, I want to address the elephant in the room.
Uh-oh.
And no, it's not me. Yes, I have gained a little weight, but come on. And Ryan is not here, which is kind of a bummer, because he also wrote about this issue, but he wrote also about another issue which is dear to me. Sorry, I have to get rid of some cables here. He was talking. Ryan Schultz was talking about sitting down and stuff. But Strawberry, real quick. So there was an issue earlier this week, and you had a video, and the video showed the Second Life logo. Hi, Ricardus.
Hey, Ricardus.
It's Draxter and Strawberry.
Come here, please. Come. Before the others show up, we're gonna talk briefly about the Strawberry Gate.
Strawberry
Berry Gate.
Is that what we're calling it? Berry Gate.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. See, I'm coming up with this stuff right now. We should have tagged this on Twitter and stuff. So basically, Linden Lab forced you to take a video. Please tell the story.
Okay.
What happened?
So, like a year and a half ago, I did this welcome to introduction to Second Life video, and what I did was I went to the website. I showed how you could register, pick a name, choose an avatar, download the viewer, log in for the first time, walk around Welcome Island, do the little tests that they have, showed how to people how to walk, jump, and all that stuff, right? So it was a very basic, completely beginner tutorial, and because I went to their website and I made an avatar on their avatar page on the website, their hand and the hand and eye logo that they have, or eye and hand, whatever it's called. It was all over the website, and when you log in.
By the way, the eye and hand logo was originally designed by L. Ron Hubbard from Scientology, but then he kind of tossed it in the bin, and
interesting.
And somebody had. No, I'm just making up this shit up.
It's like, what? Is there a link between Scientology and Linden Lab?
The little known history of Second Life.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because they were like, okay, we can do one or two. Philip Rosedale was saying himself, okay, I can only do one or two things. I can start a church or a virtual world, and then he decided on the latter.
Okay.
No, okay. So you were filming this stuff, and the logo was then seen in the video.
So it was all over the video. So what happened was I logged. All of a sudden, I logged into my email, and I get a complaint, a trademark complaint from YouTube saying I have 48 hours to resolve it with the person that filed the complaint, or they're going to hit my account with the complaint, and obviously it would hit, I would get a copyright issue account thing on my account. So. I only had 48 hours. Right away, I emailed the person. It was Tia Linden. She's an IP specialist at the Linden Lab. I emailed her and I asked her. I wasn't sure what the issue was, because I thought I was okay to use it because of on their website it says certain media and so forth are allowed to use it on blog posts. So I don't know. I assumed it was fine. I didn't see it as an issue, but I guess I didn't really think too much about it. Obviously, it could have been my fault too. Obviously, I'm not saying, I'm not blaming anybody. But anyways, that happened. I emailed her a few hours back. She emailed me and basically said, no, you don't have permission to use it, blah, blah, blah. And the way that email was worded to me, it sounded like she needed me to delete the video. So I emailed her back and I said, listen, can you be more clear? Tell me what exactly I have to do. Do you want this video deleted? You know, I just wanted confirmation, like, is it necessary to delete the video, whatever. I mean, I didn't mind deleting the video. It was 1.5 years. It was getting dated and stuff, but it was one of my most popular, like, it had like 40,000 hits. It was,
You're
you know,
way too nice. Like, somebody asked her to delete the video. I might delete it. I would like book a flight to San Francisco.
Well, that's
right
why
now.
I was
And knock
trying
on
to
their
get it
door.
out of her. I emailed her the second time. I said, "Can you please confirm? Like, do I need to really delete this video? It's like it's an informational tutorial, and it helps people."
Yeah.
I had so many comments on the video, and people really used it a lot, and saying that, you know, they found it. And there was one person who was from a university, and they said they had left a comment that they found this video so informative, they've been giving it to their students and all this. So I was like, I don't want to delete this video because people are using it, but I was like, whatever. She didn't reply back to me for over 24 hours. When I had emailed her, I had also emailed another Lyndon that I occasionally speak with, and you know her too. I don't want to say her name, but I emailed her as well, and she also didn't respond. But I'm not gonna, you know, put that blame on her. She was away, I guess, and I didn't know. She didn't respond.
It's also not her field.
Of course, it's not her job, but since she was the one I'm kind of in touch with, I asked her. I said, "Can you tell me what I have to do here exactly? I'm unsure." So nobody responded for 24 hours. I didn't want something to happen to my YouTube account. Like, once they hit you with those copyright claims and all that stuff, you know, you get, you know, your YouTube account can get messed up. It can affect a lot of things. So I just deleted the video, and I was like, okay, fine, I deleted it. But my husband was like, you gotta tell people that they're doing this so it doesn't happen to other people. At the same time, while this was happening, 2 other people had contacted me and said, hey, I got this complaint thing, Barry, and I'm asking you because you're more prominent on YouTube. What should I do? And I said, email the person, Tia Linden, and just talk to her. That's what I did. So I know this happened to 2 other people. So my husband's like, you gotta tell people what's going on, because they're gonna keep doing this to other people. So I was like, okay. So that's when I did the blog post. It blew up. I didn't expect it to blow up. It was like a PSA blog post, you know, like, you know, I wasn't trying to, you know, garner any, but the end result was people just kind of, it just exploded on Twitter everywhere. People were messaging the lab and the CEO and everybody on Twitter, and, you know, just so much commentary. People did vlogs, people did blogs about it. So it was great to see such support coming from the community, and the end result was that Linden Lab contacted me. They said, please encourage me to re-upload the video. So it's back. I just uploaded it the other day, and they did a public apology for doing that to me, which wasn't necessary, but I'm very thankful for that. And they also, what I really love is they said they're going to work on their policies. So in the future, they're going to be more permissible with their, you know, logos and stuff. Right. So hopefully that's going to be a written change or something. I don't know how they're going to do that, but hopefully this won't happen again to anybody. So that was the end result. That just happened the day before, and I'm pretty happy. I understand
the logo problem.
Ricardo, 1 second, please. First of all, welcome, Amr. I know you're going in and out. You're probably crashing. Amr is coming to us from Egypt, which is always an issue with bandwidth. Before Ricardo speaks, let me say one thing real quick. This, you know, in hindsight, it's actually good that this happened, Strawberry, because it shines the light on an issue that my 2 cents on this is that the process is very sort of automated and sort of obscure, which is an issue, and it's really great that this happened and Linden is going into it, because YouTube automatically scans through the audio and video material and then alerts the people who hold that IP, and then the IP holder can then go against the person who is illegally uploading stuff. So that's, in theory, not a bad system, but when it's so sort of, when people don't even know, I mean, it should apply to everyone. I mean, you're much more prominent, which is kind of ironic that they go like, yeah, please take it down, and they don't even know how much of an important sort of
liaison between the community and Linden Lab you are. So they should have known that, number one. But also, what is scary is that what is Kafkaesque about this is that the purpose should be clear. They should look at each individual case a little bit more closely before they issue these really kind of scary sort of emails, where people kind of get scared. And those are like a little bit, the wording is a little bit mafia-like. Anyways, Ricardos, you were going to say, what were you going to say about this?
I understand that I not want logos, but blog posts start about they not want to have the website pages too.
Right.
Videos, and that's for me complete nonsense because everybody can see that pages.
Right, and this was primarily because of, like Strawberry pointed out, this was because of the website, right? It wasn't the logo that was displayed in World, right?
That website stuff that makes it complete unnecessary for me.
Yeah.
And then I started to Twitter.
Strawberry, can you hear us? Are you? Is your mic on?
I turned my mic off so there's no feedback while you guys are talking. But yeah,
I wanted to verify that you were displaying the logo on the website because you were showing like the sign up process, so it was not like an area in World where the logo is there like a 3D object or something.
It was
right?
No, anywhere the logo showed up in my video was part of the game or the website. I didn't like copy and paste the logo and put it on anywhere.
Okay, wait a minute. Strawberry just called Second Life a game. I think I think I'm gonna unfriend you. I'm gonna flag your channel.
You know what listen. I meant.
Oh my God, she's shooting herself in the foot. Look at her. And Lidineb is on her side.
You would love to flag my channel, wouldn't you?
Oh, I'm waiting for it.
You too, Drax.
Okay,
Ricardo, the same mistake.
No, so the logo was
file a DMCA against Strawberry.
No, seriously, the logo was on the website, and then when I logged in World, they have a little HUD that teaches you how to move around. On the HUD, the logo was there, and then when I walked in the welcome area, there was a big 3D logo made out of grass or something. That was there, and that's in the main picture of my video. If you look, so all the times the logo was there is because it was there on the website or in World, not because I put it there or anything like that. It was just captured in the video. So,
well, in case of a virtual world, that is obviously a different thing. It's somewhat bizarre. But anyways, it's good that it's resolved and they're reviewing it because this is a practice that is very common in Silicon Valley, and we need to be alert as the users of the platform that the platform provider has a responsibility to treat us as allies in using that platform. Okay, we got Cerberus here, we got Amr.
Yeah, I think it probably was a lesson for a lot of people involved, not only me learning what I should and shouldn't be doing, but also Linden Lab as well, how to handle it in the future as well.
Oh yeah. It's all private places, and hi Thea 9. That's going to be okay. We got we got to get going here, Strawberry. Who cares about IP? Who cares about privatization
you started it.
of data? Who cares about surveillance capital? What?
I think Linden Lab cares.
This is true.
Linden Lab seems to care. Stay out of my bubble. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure how my sound is today, so.
Okay. Okay, let's go. But wait, now see, I want to go, but also I want to ask Ricardos, can you say in 60 minutes, 60 seconds, why this other virtual world that shall not be named, there was some news coming out which I found really crazy, and they have to do with money.
I know what you mean.
You want to say something?
But I don't know what to say.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that.
People, let's say this way, people not agree with me if I say if you need to pay $10 to get an item on a marketplace that you maybe never sold or sell, that's not going to work.
I agree. I totally agree with you. And when you posted that, and people can research that themselves and make their own comments about it, I think that if well, yeah. Who knows what we're talking about? We're not going to mention any names of any particular other platforms, but yeah. Cerberus, did you say something?
I said hi, yeah.
Hi, Cerberus!
Hi.
And your helmets are totally awesome, and we wanted to film today in Astroport with your helmet,
Yeah,
but
right.
Astroport is all weird and glitchy, and so it didn't really work out. And yeah, it's okay. Edward from Mold 3D is gonna fix it. Tyler, oh my God! Check this out.
How do you see anything with the neon name in front?
You're blinded by your own name. And here's Leonine, hello, and Amr is, I think, stable. Let's go to the first experience, Strawberry. Where are we gonna go today? Should we go to Tyler's thing? Strawberry?
Why did I not take a Santa hat for my avatar? Oh well, too late.
Hello,
Strawberry
can you
is
hear
not
me?
talking.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
it works.
Hello,
No,
can
I
you hear
couldn't
me
get
now?
my mic on.
Oh
No,
my
but
God,
I was saying.
Verizon just sent me a cease and desist letter because I said, "Can you hear me now?" God damn it. Okay.
So
Very
I think
funny.
for the first place we're going is Tyler's, right? It's called Stasis Interrupted. Is that what it's called?
Since Tyler is here, let's go here. Stasis Interrupted.
I'm gonna paste it in chat.
And I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna stay in VR and go to the atlas.
Shit.
What? What happened?
I cannot activate my camera.
Oh.
Always something with this. Is
What do you mean?
I cannot see where I walk in real life.
You don't see where you're walking?
Yes, I think I need to restart everything.
Okay, why don't you restart and meet us at Status Interrupted?
I need to remember that name, Status.
Stasis.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Messed that up. I'll meet you guys there. Hello to everybody in my live stream. Thank you for joining us today for episode 17 of Atlas Hopping. We are heading over to the first place. It's called Stasis Interrupted, and I'll share the link in the chat with you guys so you can join us if you like.
That he is working on updates, and I hope that Daisy is waiting for us here because Daisy into harvest. Okay, so here we are. So I don't know if Tyler wants to use his voice or not. I'm not going to force you to. Matter of fact, the documentary I'm working on now. Oh, here you go. Tyler, tell us, what is this about?
Okay, so Stasis Interrupted was kind of a testing platform / entry for the Halloween contest, and it just chimes in on my astonishing lifelong love of the Alien franchise and love of sci-fi. And the first one, 1979 film Alien, really hit home with me when I first saw it when I was very young, and I've always wanted to reproduce sections of it as much as I could as possible. And when Alien Isolation came out, I exploded, chunks everywhere. I fell in love with that game. So it just gave me more inspiration to continue pushing forward with my 3D art and to see if I could make it happen. And Sansar is now giving me a platform to be able to do it in.
This is really cool. I mean, I was here yesterday for the first time, included in the next testimonial, and it's, oh my God, Cerberus! Look at Cerberus's shadow on the wall. Can you move your hands a little bit? Oh, okay. Let's see. Can you do a duck? Yeah.
Quack, quack.
Can you do a face hugger from Alien? Ooh. Oh.
There we go.
So, Tyler, this is really cool, and what I find interesting here, and because it is scary, you're putting here an interesting disclaimer about seizures and people who have epilepsy, and I'm always wondering that this should, I don't want to paint with a broad brush, but I heard a lot. I hear a lot of VR discussions with very enthusiastic platform providers and developers, and they all kind of downplay the issues. Now, CNN just did a story, I think, a couple days ago, the untold dangers of VR. Now, of course, I mean, that kind of sensationalism is also really not helpful, but neither is downplaying issues. Right? I mean, I think it's pretty cool that you put this here.
Actually, oddly enough, there's a couple of reasons why I put it there. I put it there to protect people who actually legitimately have photosensitivity. But I also put it there to kind of make people who don't get a little nervous. So there's kind of like it's kind of like that warning that's like doesn't really apply to you, but still kind of makes you a little nervous before getting onto like a roller coaster or going into a scary haunted house.
Okay, and with this shadow, okay, before we go in, I want Cerberus go to Daisy's shadow, and pretend that you're strangling her. Sorry, just for fun, just to.
The crocodile
No, that's not fair.
Hi, Daisy.
Oh, it's so mean.
Okay, now I want you to gently strike her head because you're a friend of the
my head.
Oh God! But here comes somebody with a lightsaber.
Oh no!
It's Solus.
Solus.
Look,
it's me.
We're playing a little shadow game here. Check this out.
Hi, Solus.
Hi.
Wow.
Oh, that is so cool.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, look at my hair. My croissants.
Those croissants.
But look in the shadow. It looks like Princess Leia. See?
Totally.
Looks like a buff Princess Leia. She's taking roids.
That's the problem. I don't see my shadow.
Princess on roids. Uh-oh. You know what that means.
Princess Leia
Actually,
has
speaking of that, since Disney acquired Fox, technically the new alien queen could be considered a princess, right? Like,
I'm so glad that the world is further monopolizing. But this is just amazing. This, it never occurred to me that we could play all these. I like how
we're hanging out in an entry area where there's like just a couple of lights.
Tyler, who cares about your alien thing? Look at this.
Sucks. These shadows are amazing.
Shadows, look at them. Daisy is the best shadow of all. Look at it. Hello. Daisy, you gotta stand sideways.
Yeah, it's better sideways.
Oh, look, Daisy is looking at Princess Leia. Daisy says, I'm not a Star Wars specialist, but what would Daisy say? Is Daisy Jar Jar Binks, basically?
I don't know anything about Star Wars. I've never managed to watch a whole film, I don't think.
Okay, let's go inside.
Okay.
Shall we? Who wants to go first?
Drax, because that's the most fun. You?
But I'm afraid. I have issues with horror things.
Yes.
This is like... Oh! Whoa. Whoa, this is awesome.
Well, it scared me earlier, just in the desktop.
Oh my God. Careful, guys. Everybody, with the feedback issue is not yet completely resolved. Wow, Tyler, this is just crazy.
So this was kind of inspired by the last Alien movie, Covenant, where there's a bunch of...
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it either. So what is this? Is this some sort of breeding station?
I wouldn't call it a breeding station.
I love that.
Tyler, forgive my ignorance. I haven't seen the film.
Tyler and his breeding experience.
See, Drax, that's why you not always need to read books.
I'm trying to spread my seed across the universe. No.
See, it's all. See, I didn't even know, but now see, I put my finger right on it. So this has to do something with breeding.
Well, rather, actually, it has more to do with colonists. These are adults, and they're colonists in
Wait a minute, don't
cryogenic-
colonists breed? Colonists do need to breed in order to like keep the colony going and all that.
Yeah. But, these are the currently sleeping, not actively breeding colonists that are on
Oh my
their
God!
way.
You know what? Sorry, we started off this show with all this IP issue with Strawberry, and now we're talking about breeding, which is you know, it is kind of related to sexual activity. So we may all get booted out of Sansar because are we even allowed to talk about this? Sorry.
I end up usually talking about breedings one way or the other at product meetups, so I haven't been banned yet. So
Tyler.
it's not my fault. Blame Sin. He's the one that starts it.
He's a troublemaker, yeah. Hey, Tyler, these things are swinging. You know, you sure there's not just one person inside there?
Oh my God.
Wait a minute, you guys have the product meetups are always happening at a time when I'm not available. What are you talking about, Solus? Why are they talking about breeding?
Not us. We're the angels.
Oh.
But yeah, so in the movie Covenant, the Covenant ship is on its way to colonize a planet, and it's a small crew holding about 2,000 colonists, and each colonist has its own cryogenic chamber. I saw a really beautiful scene in the movie, and I absolutely fell in love with it, and then I was like, I must do this. I must do it. So I ended up animating a bunch about... I think there's about 120 pods in here that are all animated. If you keep walking, you'll see them.
Let's keep
corridor.
Oh my God.
32, 64 here, I think.
The sound. It's not nearly as loud as it used to be.
Yeah.
It used to be super, super loud, where you could barely hear each other. But now I've reduced the overall decibel level down, and I removed a lot of the sirens. Now. I literally just rebuilt this morning.
No sirens.
And I removed sirens and I removed zombies because originally for the Halloween contest I used zombies to fight people.
Oh, the zombies were still there when I think Daisy came in, and I saw it too.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
that's
Sasha,
definitely
welcome.
zombies.
But I decided
Dulce Fox is with us also, and Tyler, the sound can probably go up again, maybe 5 decibels or so.
Yeah, I was testing with it, so like you're gonna probably see a few maybe too quiet or too loud areas.
Wait for the next release before you're doing that.
Probably, yeah.
Because they changed some things.
Why?
Yeah.
What's happening in the net? Is there audio crap coming?
Oh,
my
by the way,
God,
this
no.
door is extremely loud. Like compared to the rest of it, once you activate the door, it's gonna be like, boom. Who wants to do it?
Let's see if it's true.
You go first, Ricardo. You go. Everest is going. Ooh.
That's not so loud for me.
That's not bad. I might need to.
Strawberry, are people asking stuff on YouTube? What are they saying?
It's a smart door.
Most of them are asking when there's going to be animations and cars and clothing and skin and different things. Like
Always the same question.
well, I told them there's there's a clothing release coming in a week or two, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Solus.
Steal a ship.
You want to tell us something about the clothing release?
No.
No, she can't. It's all under wraps, but it's coming. I mean, we haven't heard otherwise, right?
As if I know anything, Drax.
But you are the queen of clothing. But it's coming, right? I mean, it's still it was kind of confirmed that the release date is in a week or so, I think.
Yeah, the fashion release, is the next
fashion
update.
release, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are.
So this
I
is
need one of the
actually
spaceships.
this is the crew quarters where everyone is. This is their crew stasis pods.
Wow.
These were actually built in 3D Studio Max, and the bed lining was built with Marvelous Designer.
Looks
It
really
is very-
cozy.
It got really quiet. I think I need to increase the volume because it's
You totally
really,
need to
really
increase the
quiet.
volume. And you know what? You need to put some really like low. Ask Torley about it. To put some really kind of sub.
Sorry, my phone.
Oh, I thought
every
that was.
half hour.
I thought that there was the light up there.
I think this is my new home.
You need to put some really kind of some sub bass in here that is kind of humming along.
Oh yeah. Well, there's another audio cuboid, as they're called, that's further down the hallway. But yeah, these are all the stasis pods for all the crew.
Cerberus looks like he actually lives here with his helmet. That's awesome.
This is really amazing. Seriously.
It's beyond amazing.
Did you see the dead body, Drax?
What?
Yeah, there's a body over here.
The dead body.
Where?
You missed
My
it.
body.
I zoomed in on it.
Well, thank you for pointing out things that really scare me and prevent me from sleeping for 2 nights. Where is it?
Where's the dead body?
The first one over here.
Just here.
It's right here.
Oh my god.
It looks like he got shot in the back of the head or something. It's really well done.
Nice. I like when people enjoy death and destruction.
I didn't say
I
I
think there's
enjoyed
not
it. I
enough-
said it was well
there's-
done.
No, yeah, exactly. I mean, there's not enough of that in the physical world, so why not?
Tyler, did you make the
Why
body
not?
and everything too?
Actually, the body is the only thing I didn't make because
okay.
I was running out of time. But it's a freebie on Turbo Squid.
Oh, is it?
But
Okay.
I did rig it. I rigged it and posed it because it was in a T shape,
Okay.
and then I actually changed the texture of its shirt to say stasis interrupted victim or something like that.
Oh, cool.
It's going to be fun if you can lift the
Yeah.
dead body in the future. And get
That
it
is
and
really-
lift it.
Okay, since we're all in here together, if you can pick only one thing that you want to happen in terms of features in Sansar tomorrow, okay, or for Christmas, what's your Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? Tyler.
Vertex animation.
Vertex animation, whatever that is. Explain.
It's where you can deform mesh objects based on their vertex, not their whole shape. Like right now, when you animate an object in Sansar, it takes the entire object and moves it either in X, Y, Z, and then its rotation and scale. But you can't make a flag wave because it would be it's all one object. So
Right.
vertex animation would allow you to deform the object and make it
Captain on the bridge.
alive, basically, and it gives us a lot more details.
Tyler, there is somebody.
Captain on the bridge.
Oh no,
The
Captain!
Captain Starlog 4-3. There's a mutiny. These people need to be booted. There's something
Booted?
going on, Captain. And I discovered it. I need to be safe, but all these other people really need to get. They need to go. They need to be arrested or something, Captain.
Captain, I have.
Tyler, this is awesome. I hadn't been here before.
It's really
Thank
super.
you very
I've not
much.
seen it before too.
This is so awesome. I like it. This really gives me just seeing through the floors like this.
Oh, and seeing the pipes underneath it.
Yeah, this is just so.
This is crazy,
what's
huh?
what's the movie? Alien.
It's really science fiction. It's like you're in the movie.
Yeah.
Well, I actually updated this. I lowered the sound because I spoke with Torley about how loud it was, but I think I lowered it a little bit too much, so it's super quiet everywhere.
Yeah,
you can definitely
I heard
bring
you
it up.
on YouTube before I popped in. That's how I figured out where you were. I looked at the YouTube stream and I saw it was Tyler's experience. I searched for Tyler, and this was the only experience that showed up, and I popped in, and here you are.
See
That's
what
how
you
the troll got us last time.
see what you did, Drax?
Yeah, that's how the troll
About
got in last
fashion,
time.
and you got me in trouble.
That's why it was like Evan gets flagged when somebody's NDA. So YouTube gives him like a call on his cell phone and go like, "Hey, somebody in Atlas Hopping is talking about stuff." We were just talking about our Christmas, what we want for Christmas on Sansar, and
I hope you want some fashion.
I want fashion, absolutely.
That's what we're bringing.
I want like.
Well, we're not bringing the fashion. We're
lip
bringing the ability for you guys to do some fashion.
So that is still happening. That's on track. The fashion
It's on track for I hope Monday.
Yeah.
I hope Monday. You know, you never know when you find another nasty one that we feel we need to fix first. But last couple of days, the incoming rate of like what we found as showstopper bugs have been quite calm. So I hope we'll get it out Monday.
That's awesome.
Yay, that was my Christmas wish.
That's so exciting.
What Ebba was talking about last time with retention and with tools to so people can find activities, that would be like, you know, like you were saying, let's say you go into Sansar or you go on the website, and there's something that shows you what's going on right now, either in world, some sort of tab, and then you can teleport there.
Yeah, I mean, it should not have been as, you know, I kind of had to do detective work to figure out where you guys were.
Right.
I shouldn't have to. I should just go to Sansar and like, well, there's either find, I know Draxter, so where's Draxter right now? Or, you know, if you want to reveal that information, or where are people hanging out and see that there's a group of people hanging out in this particular experience or something, so that it's easy for people to find people. Yeah.
The thing is that what Ebba doesn't say, I mean, he was actually had to send me a WhatsApp message, and then a WhatsApp bot showed him where the YouTube stream is, and then he had to go to YouTube, and there was a URL that goes to Sansar. So maybe that's not the most efficient way. Okay, I'm obviously just joking.
It wasn't even that straightforward. It was like I saw that they're in the chat stream on YouTube. They mentioned that you were in Tyler's experience, so then I went to Sansar and searched for Tyler, and then this experience showed up. So yeah, we can definitely do better there.
Tyler, there is still stuff behind there where you have the zombies.
Yes, I want to see more.
Oh, there was zombies. I'm actually rebuilding this to be a little creepier because I always felt zombies were good, but what was creepier would be an alien that chased you through this ship, and that's my goal. And I felt aliens were just a little overplayed, and not aliens, zombies were overplayed a little bit. Yeah, and I would like to have a unique alien that just is hunting you in this experience. Whoa. And that's where
I want a gun too. Or a flamethrower.
I will say this: the most you're probably going to be able to do is run, and that's all you're going to be able to do.
But you could hand out flamethrowers. I mean, who made? There's somebody. Here's Rockridge Constantine coming. But Tyler, you could. Who did that? I think was it Dima? I forgot. No, Debbie Baskerville. She had flashlights. I mean, you could have some flashlights that you could hand out at the beginning.
Well, actually, there are some hidden, or some later down the experience, you'll actually see some green glow sticks that you can pick up and throw around.
Hey, Tyler, how do you? What's up? I can't teleport to this surface here that I'm standing on.
This one right here?
Yeah, I can't. For some reason, I can't teleport to it.
It's getting cozy here.
That's weird. I can't either.
And there's something about that surface, and it goes all the way to roughly where they stand. I can teleport to there.
I bet I know why. There is a trigger volume in front of right here that is actually preventing us from opening and closing that door behind us.
Strawberry, let's go. Let's keep going back there.
I built
a
diode.
Let's go.
I'm scared. I don't want an alien chasing me.
To be able to prevent you from going
there's
back.
No alien
but you
right
can
now.
walk through. So
did Tyler say he already has the glow sticks?
Be able to go back.
They're hidden different places.
I saw it squeeze through the crack there. Wow.
Yeah.
But you need Tyler to show you the way because you'll get lost, Drax.
Is it so big?
He's not running back first.
Okay.
Because it's very cozy here.
It is cozy. I would like to rent and live here.
So, Drax, I wanted to tell you a little funny thing about these hallways. The texture on this hallway was built with a program called Bitmap 2 Material, but the normal maps, and it's going to be rather interesting, the normal map was actually created with a photo image of a Walmart bag wrinkled up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was flattened out. It was wrinkled up and then flattened out, and was taken with a cell phone camera, converted into a normal map, and then layered with basically layered with a diffuse, a basic color and roughness value.
That is awesome. I mean, that's creativity right there. You mean these textures here, like this?
Yeah,
fake suede looking.
Yeah, yes, all of that is all of the colors of that or the normal maps are actually a Walmart bag that's been wrinkled up. You can see the wrinkly-ness of it.
Wow.
Did you say, Tyler, that you have like only 11 textures in this, and they're just reused in different ways?
Yeah, a lot of the there's
so amazing.
That was something I also learned when I was working and practicing in game engines. Is you want to be able to reuse as much as possible, so you have a less of a download and less stuff in cache. So it seems like just trying to optimize the best I could.
Can we? Which direction should we go?
Do you have
these? And
so awesome.
So if anyone has ever watched the 1979 film Alien, these corridors are actually modeled after the interior of the Nostromo.
I have seen them all three, the first three, so...
Yeah, me too. Then I dropped out. You could build, actually this brings me to Kathy Foyle, who built a replica of the Enterprise in Second Life, which is as big as 2 Sims or something. And Kathy really needs to get going building it here.
She's build some starships.
She's talked about it. She has a Mac, though. I think she said something's keeping her from coming in right now. Right now, she's working on it.
Kathy is enormously talented. She gave me a tour through the Enterprise once, and I streamed it, and then YouTube deleted that video by accident, or maybe I did. I don't know. But whoa, this is huge.
Yeah, this is we're not even really. We're about maybe 25% through, maybe 30.
What the hell?
Honestly, it would honestly be good to run because you're going to be running through these quarters.
Let's run. Where's
Attention
the captain,
all
though?
personnel. Non-human presence located in Aft Cargo Bay. Security teams, please report to Aft Cargo Bay Airlock 3.
Well, I think Solus is cheating. She's sleeping.
I'm right behind
Attention all personnel.
It looks from my point of view like you're... Let's see if I run backwards, then I can
report to Aft Cargo Bay Airlock 3.
It's coming.
Cargo Bay. Security teams, please report to Aft Cargo.
I feel like we lost everyone.
Yeah.
Coming. Slowpokes.
I always try to reuse textures, but I have a long way to go with learning. Especially making science fiction stuff, it's not easy. I tried it a few times, but I'm failing. Oh, that's bad.
You found one.
When I loaded this, I really thought it was... Oh, here are the glow sticks. Whoa! Oh my God, Tyler.
Wow.
This is setting
I
the bar
hope it's not
pretty high.
radioactive.
Yeah.
A bit bright.
These things are a little not so good for your health.
Oh wow, we get some serious space sound in here.
That's good.
Wow, this is a fairly small building. Damn.
Why I'm in the floor?
We've got a physics problem.
You do? Oh, yeah, I felt that. I felt that, yeah. Oh, how funny. No, Tyler, I just like walking like this.
Oh, what's happening?
Yeah, this happened before, where
Love it.
you end up walking, and then for some reason it crushes your avatar, and you start getting smaller and smaller for no reason.
I've never seen that before. This is brilliant.
Let's do some chicken dance.
It's so weird. Just major gravity right there.
This is major gravity. That's it. That's actually perfect. The gravity generator is out of whack, so there's like
I want the glow signal.
Dense matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Are there more?
I wonder how you made it do that. I mean,
honestly,
you didn't do it on purpose. So there could be a bug, but I'm just curious what that causes that effect.
It's probably like a scaling size of the physics shape, or it's like the physics shape wasn't I guess properly configured, maybe, or when it uploaded it converted wrong, or it had like a triangle issue or something. I don't know. What I'd probably do is just reset it and then re-export it, and it'd probably be fine.
From Armor, sorry.
It's an interesting effect, though.
It is. I've seen it before. It happened before, and that's why I actually just kind of shielded off, because it was in a time. Oh my goodness! Whoa, what was that? Did someone pick up a?
Did somebody pick something up and throw it?
It felt like someone picked up a crate.
I think so. Can you? Pick
oh God! I
up?
hope it shouldn't be able to be picked up.
Boy, it says dynamic on it.
No fair.
The dynamic evolution industries, of course they're dynamic. Whoa, this is amazing. Tyler, now I gotta reshoot my whole testimonial video because I see this, god damn it. It's almost done.
Well, what I was gonna do is once the update's done, I'm gonna actually add a lot more stuff to this. And there's gonna be a med lab, and now there's a brick wall here for some reason.
Yeah, I hit the wall here. Oof, teleport. That could be a threshold. The avatar can't get over the step.
Oh yeah, I remember it's 0.2 meters is the highest you can go.
Which is probably not enough.
It's not bad, but it would be cool. It would be cool if the meter was too big, that our avatar would make a climbing sensation, like they're like struggling to get up something larger.
Yeah, I mean a human can step up, more than this, unless we're
30 centimeters wall better.
Honestly, I'm really not interested in the Ready Player One movie. I'm much more interested in Tyler really making this a world that. Seriously.
Well, thank you.
Why would you watch a movie?
It's a really cool effect to walk and look at the floor. It really looked like the floor is running away from you below the grates. Ah. That's kind of wild.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oh my God, it's creepy. It's freaking my eyes out.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh, let's see if I can steal this from Safia here. If I can steal the. Oh, where did it go?
Yoink.
Only limited amount of. Oh wait, you can go down there too.
I mean, with a little bit of game where you just have to figure out how to get out. Oh my God, you can be in there for so long.
First of all, people just discarding them. I'm gonna take them.
Tyler, do you still have the water?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. That's
reanimate that as well.
Okay. Oh, that's done so good. You did an amazing job with it.
Thank you.
It's a shame you cannot make a snapshot in VR.
Who's climbing up there?
Ricardo's
I always climb.
Crazy Dutch.
Ricardo's always is up on the thing.
If you want to see an alien, you need to go high.
Whoa, check this out, Ricardo.
Yes, it's a shame you cannot make a snapshot.
No. that you're speaking my mind. I was just thinking, okay, where's the boss? Captain, we need to have the ability to take snapshots in our...
Yes.
Important. Number one priority.
Yeah.
Number one.
Okay, number two.
Can I push you down here?
Okay. Oh no, you can't because of the bubble.
Yeah. See? Anti-griefing.
You know what was funny? Because Jen was with us at the Star Wars experience, and we had a troll come in, and she's really a kind of a lame troll, kind of mild and really unfunny. Annoying. But you know, it's not like crazy offensive or something. Yeah. I think Jen booted her, but I don't know. I haven't verified that with her because I also thought she left voluntarily because I think we bored her because of the Star Wars nerddom. And Greg was so cool; he was just calmly, continuing to talk about how he got into collecting the stuff, and she just couldn't land any shot. She was just like, "Oh, who draw this? A child?" And he was like, the Star Wars production designer.
Wow, that was weird.
Where are they going? Where are they going?
Over here.
Here, Armstrong.
Down this way?
Yep.
Okay, so now we also know what we need. We need a mini map.
A mini map.
Yeah.
If you were here for real, you wouldn't have a mini map. You would have to figure it out.
That's of course correct. Yes. You're right.
So what we're about to go into is the escape pod hangar. And I've actually added a few things to make it a little brighter.
Ouch. Oh, sorry. Whoa.
Report to emergency escape vehicle launch bay and proceed with evacuation procedure. Thank you for your cooperation.
Isn't this cool, Strawberry?
Attention all personnel. Attention
I'm just
all
amazed
personnel.
at the amount of work
Main
went
vessel
into
has
that
been
one.
deemed uninhabitable. Report to emergency
God, how much
escape
bigger is this
vehicle launch
thing?
bay and proceed with evacuation procedure. Thank you for your cooperation. Attention all personnel. Attention all personnel. Main vessel has been deemed uninhabitable. Report to emergency escape vehicle launch bay and proceed
Oh,
with evacuation
Jesus
procedure.
Christ!
Thank you for your cooperation.
Now, something about this, I didn't realize how big this was until I actually imported it. So you actually kind of need to jog to get to the next place. So follow me.
Oh, Tyler, I have an idea. You could have maps that you sell on Marketplace or something.
Ooh, or maps on the wall that you can kind of look at. Here
Yeah.
you are. Where you need to go.
It depends the purpose. Like if you have like a game in mind or something, but maybe there should be there could be an optional map that you obtain somehow.
Tyler, if you make a bridge, you can put the maps on there.
Yes, the bridge. Oh my God, so
Then
many
you need
ideas.
to put the maps there. That's the perfect place.
So many ideas for chapter 2.
Oh, we gotta keep running. Let's teleport run.
No, yes, there are.
And on the left hand, the thumbstick, you can push it in, and then you run. Oh, push down.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, even I learned things.
Is there things that we should see outside?
Not really. I mean, you can, but the main escape vehicle is right here.
Whoa.
This is my spaceship over here.
Whoa.
Thank you.
I didn't even know about that one.
I think if things like this were on marketplace, someday it's better for our money.
What did you say, Ricardo?
If some things like this are on marketplace someday, it's better for my money.
No, I mean, this is a really good showcase of something like when you could offer an immersive adventure component to this, where just like they do in SL, you charge an entrance fee for that experience.
I mean, to make your own science fiction, you just buy a build kit.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Collection of parts.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. I was actually, the moment we're able to sell packs of stuff, I plan to release all the stuff in this so people can build their own little space stations and
Because that's just super.
yeah.
This reminds me of the London Underground.
Daisy, what did you say?
I said this reminds me of the London Underground.
But much cleaner.
Yeah.
So this is actually where the end of the experience stops. I actually had before this morning, I had a little audio clip that would tell you what to do next, and then it would teleport you to Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is currently still being built. So I removed that because before you would just teleport into Oblivion.
It's a shame we cannot sit, because if you sit, you can teleport it. But we cannot sit.
There we go again with the subject. I need to sit. That's actually my wish
nice
number one.
If you start sitting in a chair, you can teleport it. That's perfect.
We dropped that priority, Drax, because you said taking pictures was more important.
Oh,
God, my mouth. My mouth.
Drax, you're getting us in trouble again. You're changing all the priorities.
Sorry, Solus. I emailed them yesterday to, that ears can turn into croissants automatically. That was the number one priority, so you don't have to attach them manually. Save some time.
So Drax, the seats and everything here are actually modeled after seats in a car. They're called Recaro seats. They're racing seats.
Yeah.
And these were modeled after the ones in the 370Z Nismo. And if you look, you can actually see it kind of looks like suede with like a plasticky leather with a hexagon.
That's confusing. I cannot roll it further. Sorry, Drax.
That is some attention to detail, Tyler. My hat is off. This is amazing.
Thank you.
For me, it looks like attraction seats you find in roller coasters.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Roller coaster seats, yeah.
Wow. So this is something really. I mean, I can see this as a.
Cerberus is outside.
I had a long conversation with a Bremelin offline where we were talking about monetizing experiences and stuff like that. I mean, we talk about that when it was in the closed alpha group as well, and there I see a lot of possibilities of monetizing experiences if they offer again, just like what Matt P was doing in SL, and people were shelling out 100 200 lindens for a HUD or more even, and
we'll get there. A little bit more functionality, a little more dynamics, a little more scripting, a little more this, a little more everything.
But when you get this, when you get this, you can really. I mean, I'm sorry. I say this all the time. I think that the Linden Lab priorities, the way you laid it out. Oh, Eb is doing his morning stretches.
I saw that. He's doing his stretches. It's like,
I got a stiff back. Yeah.
So, but congratulations to Linden Lab to really putting the priorities straight. I mean, we sometimes we talk about in comparison to other platforms, and I really don't want to go there. But the priorities
to make it solid and visually appealing, first and foremost, it makes total sense to me. I think, this is a solid platform that you guys are building.
We're getting there, and it's going to get, like I said before, a lot of plumbing has gone into it, and we have more plumbing to do, but hopefully the ratio of plumbing to stuff that you guys will actually be able to do interesting things with will improve now going forward.
Well, the plumbing analogy is apt because a house may be beautiful, but if you can't take number 2 in private several times a day with your family, then the house is worth nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I can say this: if it wasn't for Sansar, if it wasn't for Sansar, I wouldn't have never been able to do this. I mean, I could have done it in a game engine, but then I would have to package it up and give it to everyone. Now I have a place where people can just click, sign up, and then see it.
Yeah, and also a game engine doesn't necessarily come with multiplayer, communication capabilities, and all that built in. So you're in C++ land for a long time before you get to the ability to package something like this.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. So I have a story to tell.
No, where it's for creators, not engineers.
My camera's outside. My camera's outside of the window.
I don't see it.
No, you can't see it because... Yeah, wave. Cool.
What is out there?
Oh, my camera is outside. Because if I put myself in third person in VR, then the camera is so far behind me that I can look from outside through the windows.
You never know what's outside here.
Well, now you're outside. Oh, there. Okay, we got some collision mesh missing here.
No, I can...
Spacewalk.
Oh, we do have collision mesh missing now.
That's the escape. The escape for you.
Attention all personnel.
Uh-oh, now I got lag.
Yep, same for me.
Lag. Oh no. Lag alert.
Uh-oh.
Attention all.
That was a hyperspace jump or something.
Yeah. Absolutely it was. Hey, okay, oh my god. We wanted to... Strawberry, we needed to do a short one today because we got other stuff.
Yeah, I figured we were having such a good time here, we just spend the time here and we can do the rest of the experiences next week or something because this place was so, massive and amazing. I'm glad we spent the whole hour here. So, got to know everything in detail.
Tyler and Ebba get sucked out into the void, or
gone into the abyss.
Yes.
All right. Finally, I can become CEO of Linden Lab. First order of things: delete Strawberry's YouTube channel. Okay, this is absolutely fantastic. Then I would say
I'm blown away by this experience. Like, this is probably one of the best experiences we've ever visited. Like the level of detail, everything is just amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. It really leaves.
I really I hope it does. One thing that I'm vocal about this all the time. I want to mix up also in the Atlas hopping. Oh, Strawberry, you gotta mute your mic real quick.
Oh, sorry.
What really needs to happen in my mind also is the factor that made Second Life so successful is that it was encouraging people to do their own thing. Right now, it's still. But the Lindens have said many times that their stated goal is to make it easy to make your own experiences, and that goes hand in hand with what's available on the marketplace and such. It's interesting to me looking at this from a psychological point of view, is that when you have an experience as polished as this one, oftentimes it discourages people to do their own thing.
But if you have building tools that enable them to do things at a similar level, then of course that promise is not broken. And but before I go on a lengthy
Tyler
diatribe.
Sorry. Tyler just texted me and told me to you can tell everyone to jump out of the window or walk through the door. They will come back to spawn point.
Okay.
So everybody needs to just
Dude, jump out of the window. Why not? We are out of which window? This one, or through this, where they went through?
Uh-oh. I fell.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where I am.
in
Everything
the void.
is dark.
I know, that probably throws you back
I'm gonna cry.
to the... Does it throw you back to the spawn point or not? Let's see if I can bring up the...
I don't know where I am. Okay, now I see.
Audio is dropping, stuttering, everything is going crazy.
Yeah.
I think I crashed Drax.
It's just like you're watching to a movie with 5 frames per second.
Yeah.
space time warp.
There it goes.
There we go. Oh, good.
That's cool. I didn't know that. So it seems like when the simulator has to, or the experience has to update our location that often, it slows the entire simulator down.
Yeah, it's the engineers are debugging and trying to figure out why it shouldn't be necessary to have that performance penalty for this.
Oh, he's in there. Everyone go to the inner place because Drax is in the actual experience. So.
Hear me?
Yes.
There you are, Drax.
I was on the other side of the door.
And you couldn't get out.
No. I want to get out. Okay, we're going to wrap up the stream for today. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Ebbe, and Amr is here from Egypt. He's joining us from Egypt with shaky bandwidth, but he's totally even made it into Harvest, which is the big the big test. And Tyler, congratulations to making something pretty darn awesome.
Very nice.
Really
Thanks for everything.
Sorry about that last step. It's a doozy.
Hey, Tyler, I was saying when you guys got lost earlier that I'm so impressed with this experience. It's probably one of the best ones I've ever visited. So I'm really glad you were here with us and were able to show us around. And I'm glad we spent the whole hour here. Just wanted to congratulate. And can you also let us know when you get that alien in that chases you around? I want to come back for that.
Yes, absolutely. I would love to have an experience, or another visit for everyone to have like a little party here, and then we can actually have a nice experience. Because the aliens got to come back, and I'm gonna add a med lab, and then a scientific lab, and then
a med lab. Okay, we'll
med.
I'm sorry.
Actually,
my English is not my first language. I'm sorry.
As long as I don't get in trouble, I might put a little mirror and a razor blade and some white substance in the Drax room.
yeah. I mean, come on, it's a long flight, you know.
It's a long flight. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Strawberry. Thank you for everyone coming to visit.
Thanks, though.
I hope everyone had fun, and I plan to keep pushing this forward. And as the more options and stuff that come into Sansar, the more interactive this place will become. And I hope you guys stay tuned because this is going to be fun.
Oh my God!
That's awesome.
Ricardo's, I'm thinking of Loki right now. Loki needs to get cracking here in Sansar too. Okay,
if you can talk Loki into a desktop PC.
Well, yeah, he needs to get off that Mac thing.
Yes,
Loki is an ideologue.
Yeah,
he's an ideologue. You can't get him off the Mac. God damn it.
Yeah, we can't get to the Mac because you want sit or something. I don't know.
Drax,
it's a priority game.
It's all your fault again, Drax.
It's a resource game, and we gotta get them priorities straight. Sitting down, number one. Okay, let's not forget that.
That's actually something people were asking in my live stream right now. When you guys will have a Mac or Linux client?
They're asking Strawberry this every day.
It's I don't know. We're not actively working on it, so I don't know.
Okay.
We like I've said before, we really want to go deep before we go wide. So we still have some depth to do.
It's more easy to put the options in one client than in 3.
Yeah. I mean, once you have multiple clients, you slow everything down, and we want to make sure we have a really good core experience on, unfortunately, what is the most common platform on the world today. And so the 10% platforms on PC at least will have to wait. And then going to be an interesting conversation about, well, should it be mobile or Mac? It's another one of those.
Mac first.
No, mobile.
No.
Look,
See?
No, totally mobile. See?
I'm glad you guys are in agreement. It makes it all easy.
No, mobile. I mean, imagine you have your community, right? And then you're on a business trip or whatnot, and you have your mobile. You want to check in. Let's say you run. I'm going to use Jo Yardley as an example again. If she runs 1920s Berlin and she's somewhere, or she's on a trip or something, and she wants to check in with the people who live in that community. I think mobile is way more important than Mac. If Mac wants to,
mobile is not strong enough.
I don't know if I agree with you there, Drax. I don't think it's not something people would do with using mobile as often. I think the Mac people really want to get in, so
I
think mobile might be a different thing. It might be more of a companion thing where you can be connected to communities and friends and people, but it's less about going in, as you say. Well, actually, we'll see, and that would be slightly
Something I just thought about actually was
but sorry to interrupt you. I gotta say this. This is social VR, the killer app of social VR vis-a-vis other VR games or stationary VR games or games in general versus immersive virtual worlds. In my mind, is the sticky point is the community. You come back because you have your friends here. You come back because you're building this community, and then if you want to stay in touch with your friends, mobile is a logical next step. And of course, we're not talking about the visual fidelity on the mobile, but some sort of way to stay connected. I don't know. I mean, SL Go was amazing.
So like
community without an Apple.
So there's a there's a game called Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, and what you would actually do is you could use your tablet or your cell phone as like a companion that would let you spec out your guns and spec out and do some chat and talk. And what would be kind of really cool is if Sansar had just a chat application that linked directly to the grid, and and you could actually just walk in VR, and then you could with your hands actually just type with your tablet or your cell phone. Now, like, you wouldn't be able to really see it, but if you were in VR, but if you wanted to, you could actually just type directly from your cell phone, and it would appear in world. So it would just be a companion rather than a VR experience.
That prototype we actually had completely built, and then through resource juggling, we had to sort of pause that effort. But we had something where you could sort of connect with friends, chat with friends, and then actually also cruise around in world. But that would be streamed from a server.
Right.
So which means that it's not really a free-to-play option. It would have to be some sort of subscription plan because we're paying for the server to drive that stream to your phone.
So I guess it'll go.
I would say that would be something. That would be like an add-on, but the preliminary chat application to that should be like free, but would be totally like, well, if you want to actually have the experience to be able to view it, then you would just add this one little thing to your subscription.
And that's kind of how the prototype worked. If you had the phone in sort of standing up or in profile, then you were chatting and looking up friends, and then you turned it sort of sideways, and boom, you could start browsing the atlas and going places. And we could just make it say, hey, if you want to do that, it's X dollars a month or something because we're paying for the server. But we'll get back to it someday.
But you're getting back to it. But that's what I was just going to ask. So it's shelved right now. It's not completely abandoned.
No, we're trying to keep ourselves honest when it comes to how we build our code base and compile for various platforms. But that last mile, or actually it's several miles of getting the final polish and execution on each of the platforms and the UI associated with and the unique aspects of mobile form factors versus Mac UI versus PC, that always takes a lot more time than you think.
Yeah.
But we are keeping ourselves honest so that when we do want to strike towards other platforms, we have a portable code base to start with.
Well, that's good. I mean, that leaves our hope. It keeps the hope alive.
Yeah, but for now we are focusing on making sure that what we're doing right now gets quite a bit better before we start sort of spending resources on making the exact same thing on more platforms. Yeah.
Right. Well, I can say for now, I mean, the fact that you've given us a platform to be able to accomplish the goals that I've been able to do is just, it's like a dream come true.
Awesome.
I can't thank you so much for giving us an ability. Like, once I heard about Sansar, I've been obsessed. And it was laws that was like you can make a game. And I'm like, oh my god, that's it. This is it. This is the solution I've been looking for, like, for so long, is to be able to create an environment. Everything that I've wanted to be able to share with my friends, but in a way that is a little bit stronger than Second Life. And when I say little, I say that very lightly, but like, this is the best solution for me to be able to get my story out, and I'm in love with it, and I can't thank you enough.
That's awesome. I mean, given the sort of the fidelity you like and the scale of experiences you like, then yeah, there's not a whole lot of options unless you want to be part of a game studio to build something like this. No, there really isn't.
I mean,
there
this
really
is the
isn't.
best.
There isn't.
Yeah. All right, I got to cruise. Great to meet you all, guys, again.
Nice to meet you too, Abby.
And Strawberry, thanks for being being a good sport about everything we did to you there.
No, thank you so much. I really appreciate the response and everything. Thank you.
All right, take care, everybody.
Nice seeing you, Abby.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Drax, I'm going to end my live stream now too, and I'm going to log out. So we're going to be back next week for Atlas Hopping, or are we going to skip a few weeks because of the holidays? Because I know...
What is the date on the next Saturday?
What is I think
is that the 23rd or something, I think.
We can do it because Christmas in Germany is on the 24th. That's the holiest of days.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, I'm of course, as an atheist, or like a secular Christmas person, but I need there's family involved. Mm-hmm. So if next Saturday is not the 24th, we can do it, but I can't calculate that in my...
Next Saturday is the 23rd.
It's the 23rd, so we're going to have a Christmas tree at 114 Harvest.
Okay.
We're going to meet at 114 Harvest. I'm going to get a Christmas tree, and then we can all gather around the tree.
I'll be there. The 30th, though, which is the week after, I might be away for New Year's, so I don't know if I'll be there, but I should be there next week.
I know. Are you going to go to Hawaii to see Bill Maher live? Sorry, Strawberry, that was a stupid joke. Inside joke.
Because I love Bill Maher so much.
I know. He's playing. He's playing in Honolulu, yeah.
Is he?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to wrap it up on the live stream. Thank you so much for everybody joining us for episode 17. We will be back next week with episode 18 on Saturday, December 23rd at 11 a.m., right? Right, Drax? Okay, great.
Yeah. And cool. And I'm gonna hop back to Harvest, and I'm gonna ping Rhea to make a standing desk because we're not gonna sit down anytime soon. So we can actually
Are we gonna have a Christmas party at your place?
Yeah, I think so.
That'll be fun.
Definitely.
Okay, guys,
I'm gonna
log
there.
out.
We're gonna.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Have a good day.
Daisy, were you able to go to Harvest this time, or no?
I did try again, but still.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna log out now. Wanted to wish you all a great week. We'll be back next week, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye, guys.